Yes. All right. We are live on YouTube. How is everybody doing today? How are you all doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome to another Walking with Purpose live edition. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, man, I made it out to the trail late again today. Just a lot of stuff going on personally, professionally. It's less than a week away from Thanksgiving. Lots to plan. Zip it up a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit chilly, and I didn't put my gloves on. It's 59 degrees, and my hands are okay right now, but if it gets any colder, I'm going to probably regret not putting my gloves on, but hey, it is what it is. It's a lot easier actually to use the touch screen with bare hands, even though my gloves are touch gloves. There's nothing better than using your bare hands. It's kind of like using a condom with intimacy. It's not the same, right? Although there are times where it's necessary. So you know what I'm saying, right? Hey, babe, how you doing? Respectfully, maturely, and professionally is in the chat. I'm here, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, look. You know what, babe? I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if you're listening right now or not. You probably are. Coach Corey Wayne. I love a lot of his taglines, and I believe in pretty much everything he says. He's a good dude. And he happens to be conservative, and I'm not. And I still like everything he does. That's why I really don't care about political parties, because it doesn't matter to me. What matters is, what kind of person the person is, right? Their attitude, their personality. Are they a good human being? Are they reasonable, right? And he's very reasonable. And Coach Corey Wayne, always says, guys, one of the best qualities to look for in a woman you're going to date is that you want your woman to be your biggest cheerleader. Let me repeat that one more time. You want your woman to be your biggest cheerleader. And let me tell you, baby, I have absolutely no doubts in my mind that you are my biggest cheerleader. By the way, can you hear the audio? Is it coming through? Let me see. Is it coming through the little furry ball? Can you folks hear me tapping this? Let me know if you can hear this. I'm letting some people pass by before I get onto the trail. I need to do my beard today, too. It's been 2 weeks. Hey, Senator Palacio. Hi, chat, says Sandra. Are you hearing this come through this microphone here? Baby, do you hear me tapping? I want to make sure the audio is coming through the headset, not the onboard iPhone audio. Just pull on over here for a second. Two, 4, 6, 8. You do. I appreciate. Well, can somebody make me aware if it's coming through? Can you hear this? Can you hear the tapping? It's a simple question that no one's answering. The ladies are too busy having their tea party. So you hear me tapping this, right? That was the question. The question is, do you hear me tapping this thing? Again, the ladies are... Where did you answer, baby? Did I miss it? You said I hear you, but I asked specifically, do you hear me tapping the microphone? Okay. I like to get very, very specific because You know, when answers are yes and no, or vague answers don't work for Coach Eli. I like to get down to the nitty gritty, right? All right, you can get back to your tea party now, ladies. Just kidding. Maybe not. Ladies, back in the days of traditionalism, the ladies would invite each other over to their homes while the men were out there busting their ass, right? And the ladies would have tea parties, right? And all the ladies would dress up in their nice dresses and sit around the coffee table and chit chat all day, right? Those days are long gone. Those days are long gone. But more power to you, ladies. More power to you. Like I've always said here, ladies have definitely risen up, and in many cases are surpassing men professionally and personally at an alarming rate. And what I do out here, part of what I do out here is I'm trying to kind of level it off again and bring men and women back together, get them to better understand each other. Get men to understand that, hey, just because your lady's independent, liberated, and working nowadays and making good money doesn't mean you can't do it as well. You should be doing it, right? A lot of men nowadays are, very, very, they feel very threatened by women rising up, right? And, that's not a good way to look at it. The way you want to look at it is, look at women as your equals, right? Respect women the same way you'd want to be respected by them or anyone, right? But anyway, today, this is day 19 of the 30-day positivity challenge. It's also I believe it's episode number 427 of Walking with Purpose Live. There's somebody walking on my trail, so I'm going to let him pass. Nowadays, it's us women out working our asses off while our husbands play Xbox all day. Well, that's my case. Are you serious? Tim, are you serious? With no disrespect intended, Tam, towards you or your husband, are you out earning your husband? Wow, I'm serious. So you must be out earning your husband. Oh boy. I'm seeing this more and more and more. Almost every woman that I've dated, present and past, has out-earned their husband or their boyfriend. Including my lady, when she was a nurse, she was out-earning her husband. And yeah, it's I'm not saying that women shouldn't work and make good money. They should. They have the same rights. No problem, right? The women are not the problem. The men are just giving up. Men are just giving up and saying, oh, well, women are the new men, so we're going to cave and we're going to do what women used to do. But we're going to be, and see, when women used to be homemakers, they weren't lazy, right? Here's the difference between what men are doing nowadays compared to what women used to do, right? When women were homemakers, right? Housewives, right? Whatever you want to call it. We call it in the insurance industry, the professional term when I used to sell insurance and the husband worked and the wife didn't, the wife was known as a homemaker because we needed to get, information from both sides to see how they qualify for insurance, right? So basically, homemaker, housewife, same thing, right? When women were homemakers, housewives, they would bust their ass, they would vacuum, they would mop, they would take care of the kids, right? They would cook dinner. They were working, right? But nowadays, instead of men working, women are working, and then men are staying home and jerking off playing Xbox. Wow, that's really sad. I'm serious. I think he has tea parties with all his friends virtually with his Xbox friends. Well, so Tam, are you saying, and you don't, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to, but are you saying that you out earn your husband financially? You're like the breadwinner in your household. So in essence, you wear the pants in your marriage. I mean, no disrespect to you or your husband. I'm just saying, like, it sounds like you wear the pants. That's what I say too, sitting there playing with his pecker, playing Xbox. Jeez, man, I don't even have time to play with my pecker anymore. I'm too busy. And I don't need to have a woman. So Tam, maybe that's a challenge you're having, because today we're talking about what's your biggest challenge. Maybe your biggest challenge is motivating your husband to be more productive with his time, right? Heck yeah, I wear the pants, LOL. I do everything, pay all the bills, clean, cook, get kids to school, earn all the money. Someone didn't hack your account, did they, Tam? So, Tam, respectfully speaking, okay, I'm not trying to be mean towards you or your husband, right? Respectfully speaking, Elias says boss, and something I won't say because, I'm on a monetized channel, right? Let's just say boss babe, right? Boss babe, right? So, how does that make you feel, Tam, as a modern woman in this modern world? You're the breadwinner, you bust your ass at work, you cook, you clean, you get the kids to school, and your husband is messing around all day playing Xbox. I mean, is he working at all, or is he just staying at home? And if that's the case, I'm not trying to get too personal. I'm just saying, how does that make you feel as a woman? Do you feel you're being supported enough? Does it annoy you? Because I'll tell you, that would annoy most women out where I live. Most women, here in the States, or especially here in California, they wouldn't put up with that. Like, they would lose respect for their man, right? Like, that's a lot of negatives, in my opinion, right? Laziness. He does look after the kids, so he's like the house husband, right? So in essence, you're the man in the relationship and he's the woman. No disrespect, I'm just saying that's exactly what's... That's maybe why you started following me, Tam, because all the stuff I've been saying is true. It's true. And Tam just wants to follow another man that has a good woman like I do, but follow a man that actually understands what she's going through with her man. A reasonable man that's not going to attack women is just going to state the facts. Mr. Mom, oh, I swear, I hope this guy's not watching this, man, because if I was in his shoes, I would feel, oh, God. Oh, man, poor guy. And look, I feel for guys like that, but You know, something is causing a lack of motivation, a lack of desire. Maybe when you first met him, Tam, you were way more extroverted and he was more introverted. So you had different personality types, and now you're more so seeing it in the marriage and after having kids. And I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just saying I understand what you're going through. And this is what a lot of people go through nowadays, right? This is what the modern world has done. It has literally, shifted the sexual polarity between men and women. I never thought, I didn't know you were in this situation. And look, I'm sure I know you love him. He loves you. I get it. Whatever works for you works for you. I'm just saying, I understand how you're feeling. But see, in my case, with my lady, if I was lazy like that and very soft, like my woman would not even be with me. She wouldn't be able to respect me. She's a strong woman. And, she's going through a lot, and she needs a very strong man to support her, right? My woman will walk all over men like that. She would end up leaving them sooner, right? Because she wouldn't be able to respect them as a man. Because, no matter how strong women have become, being liberated and independent, right? Women do not respect weak men. Women do not respect, they're repelled by the weakness of a man, right? Women are attracted to a man's strength, mentally, emotionally, and physically, right? And they are repelled by the weakness of a man. Emotional weakness, a lack of emotional awareness and self-control, right? Emotional self-control, right? They're repelled by men that are dumb and not smart, right? They're repelled by lazy men that have no purpose and lack of desire to do anything, right? Right? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Seriously. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Hi, RMP, Sandra, and Tam Tam. Hey, everyone. If you can all do me a favor, please like this stream and please share it out. Share it out on your community tab. Share it out on social media. Wherever you have an audience of people that you feel would get great value from positive and uplifting content. Sure, we have a little fun too. But while we have fun, we address, actual issues that are holding back, people from being the best possible version of themselves they can be. And I think this content, is suitable for everyone. Everyone should get involved in this. It's just that some people aren't ready for it and may not be ready for it for quite a while. But usually at some point, even people that aren't ready for positive and uplifting personal development type of content to help better themselves, at some point, they will realize that they will get there. Hey, Holly says respectfully, maturely, and professionally. And Tam Tam says, Holly with the purple heart. So I really don't care anymore, but I'm just curious because it's not going to matter for that much longer. But is there somebody simulcasting me right now? You can let me know. I mean, with only 10 people here, somebody's rebroadcasting somewhere. By the way, folks, there's been a lot of great content I've been putting out here on Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams lately, explaining a lot of things that have been going on in the communities I've been involved with. So, you may want to catch up, at least watch the show last night. It was about 2.5 hours long. Listen to it in the background when you can. And you'll know a lot more about what's going on. Also, you may want to go over to the Scotty Knows It All channel. I believe Scotty Knows It All is what she put it back to. And her YouTube handle is at Scotty420, at SKADI420. Go figure, my lady loves that handle too. And, I was on Scotty's show last night. Then I did my own show afterwards, and then Scotty did another show this morning. And I got back on, and Country Joe joined us again. It isn't Scotty Figures It Out. Sorry, Scotty Figures It Out. Sorry, Scotty Figures It Out. Scotty Knows It All, Figures It Out. Same thing, right? Scotty knows how to figure things out. She's good. She's really good at reading people. That's what I like about her. Just go to at Scotty420. That's her YouTube handle. YouTube's using these handles now. It's easier to find channels. And, I was on there again with Country Joe for a little bit. My lady even popped on for a little bit, too. And, these same people were rebroadcasting us through multiple channels, even though it was on Scotty's channel, the stream. And, it's just comical. But yeah, no, I'm just wondering, is somebody rebroadcasting me right now? Because, look, I am going to be doing something about this. I didn't see anything, babe. Did you check Paul's channel? Paul, Wisdom, Miss Drama. Miss Drama has 2 channels now, right? She has an alternate non-monetized channel. And, the other dude, the main dude's getting busy to do a stream at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific to dissect the stream I did with Scotty and Country Joe earlier last night before I went live and did my 2.5-hour stream, right? And, I mean, you'd figure by this point all has been said and done. Another stream has happened with Scotty, Country Joe, and myself this morning. You figure all has been said and done. Everyone knows what they need to know, right? But this dude still has to make a piece of content out of it, right? Like, everyone already knows what happened, why it happened. There were simulcasts, happening, right? So why does he have to make another piece of content on it? I don't. It's gonna be boring, right? It's like yesterday's news today. And with this type of content, especially when you do live stuff, it has a short shelf life typically, unless you do more evergreen type of content like I do usually, right? But these types of shows have a very short shelf life. And once everyone knows what's going on, there's no need to do another show on it. I should have probably put my gloves on. I'm regretting it now. Anyway. I'm sure that they'll get one of their soccer accounts to come in here and try to promote the simulcast, right? You see how I handle this now? It's like I laugh about it, I joke about it. I don't mind sharing my thoughts about it briefly, especially on my walks. It's it's become extremely comical to me, right? And if you missed the shows yesterday and today, that happened between Scotty's channel and mine. That included Country Joe, both times when I was on Scotty's channel, both times last night and this morning. Country Joe has been a blessing, and she's going to be her and Scotty and I are going to be working together on some stuff. And, she wants to help my channel grow past, this group of drama people that has been coming at me for years and making me their content. And, these people have monetized my content like at astronomical levels compared to what I made off of it, right? And it's really nice to connect with someone that has a good following and has a great reputation in her community, and her people are willing to help. And I don't expect that. I never expected that. But I respect it. And it's the same thing I would do for her or any other person that would be going through something like I've been through. I very much appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, before I continue here, folks, please get your questions, comments, concerns in the chat. Today we're talking about what are you struggling the most with currently? What's your biggest struggle right now? What do you want to work through? Tam was sharing her story. She probably wishes that her husband would do a little bit more than he's doing, even though, she's the breadwinner and making the money. And there are things, obviously, you can do, Tam, to turn that around. Obviously, you can sit down with him and, have a conversation and, try to get through to him. But it all depends on, what kind of a man he is and what he's willing to do for his wife and his family, right? Because here's the thing. With no disrespect to women making good money and, doing things that were known at one point as only things that men would do, the bottom line is, even in the modern world, the man has to be the man. And it's not saying that women can't be leaders, they can. But the truth of the matter is, no matter how strong the woman is, no matter, how great of a job she has and being a leader or executive at work and exuding more masculine energy at work, she wants to come home to a masculine man that's the leader of the household. No matter what women say, it's not about what women say, it's about what women respond to. Women will say, oh, I can wear the pants, I want to do this and that, right? I don't care being the breadwinner and the head of the household and all that. Yeah, you'll sit up for a while and then you start to feel weird because you're not feeling your man's strength. You're not feeling your man's masculine presence. Women don't want to be the head of the household. They don't want to be the leader. They don't want to wear the pants. They don't. When they wear the pants and do all that stuff, it's because they're forced to do it due to their man's or husband's lack of masculinity. No disrespect intended. It's just the truth, right? Again, nothing wrong with women wanting to be whatever they want to be, right? And nothing wrong with women saying, I want to wear the pants. I want to be the head of the household. They don't want to be. They want the man to be the leader. No matter how strong they are, no matter how much money they make or how good of a job they have or how liberated they are, why would they want to be with a man that they can't respect and trust their masculine core? Right? What's the point? Might as well, not get married and instead go do the sperm bank and get artificially inseminated and have some kids, raise them on your own. Right? I mean, what good is a man to you if he's not showing up being a man? Right? No disrespect intended. And I'm a man saying this. I'm to the point of where I'm almost somewhat ashamed of how men are showing up nowadays. I'm ashamed of my own kind. I'm keeping it real, keeping it 100. You know what I mean? I'm beginning to warm up now, including my hands. So I think I'm going to be good. See, Holly? There's a sunset right there. It's about to go below that mountain, and then it's going to start to slowly get dark over the next 30 to 45 minutes. So I may have time to do the entire trail. I don't know if I want to push it. Oh, yes, beautiful. Hey, NCS Queen. Sorry, I saw you. How you doing, NCS Queen? Welcome to the show. If you folks can do me a favor, share this out or make other people aware that you're connected with, that we're live over here. And we're running day 19 of the Positivity Challenge. By the way, this is going to be the only piece of content I do today. After this show, my lady and I are going to eat some dinner, and then I got to do my beard. It's been 2 weeks. My gray's starting to come through. It's starting to come through. Shit, I'm going to be 49 next month. A little gray doesn't hurt, right? At 49, right? But I'm gonna eat dinner with my lady and then do my beard, and then probably just hang out and watch some TV with my lady. I'll be around if anyone goes live tonight. You know, if anyone goes live tonight from the people I know and care for, I'm open to hopping on a panel for a little bit. But I won't be doing my own stream from the studio. I mean, unless something major happens and is worthy of me going live about, more than likely you're not going to get a second show today. Great minds think alike, RMP. Yeah. So, folks, just as a reminder here that the channel I run here and my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, the channels that I run with my lady, we do this together. And our coaching business, we run this together. Everything we do here is primarily funded through crowdfunding and your donations. And we would really appreciate you considering making a donation, even just a small donation, to help support further what we do here. That is, if you feel you're receiving value. And if you feel you're receiving value, consider making your donation based on the value you feel you are receiving. There are many ways you can do that. We are a monetized channel here. Both of our channels are monetized. You can go to the bottom of the chat and click the super chat or super sticker. You can also become a $2.99 member, which is the only membership I suggest you getting right now, because besides the live stream, besides the members only live chats that I'm going to run occasionally once we get to 10 members, there's no other members only content on here. So I would just go with the $2.99 if you're going to do that. Anything else will be just a 100% sponsorship donation until content is on there. And I clearly state that in my packages. Primarily everything that is done here is, you know, a 100% donation sponsorship. And I put it with no obligation on my end or my lady's end, because sometimes we get busy and we can't, you know, do certain things. We will give you as much as we can, trust me, but we want to put that disclaimer out there so you folks know that, hey, you know, the primary reason why you're purchasing these channel memberships is to support the creator, you know, from a 100% sponsorship donation standpoint. Anything else that comes along with it is a bonus. And I clearly state that in my packages. You can also donate via Cash App or PayPal. Nightbot is sharing both my PayPal and Cash App links every 7 minutes in the chat. On PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/Coach Eli. On Cash App, you can go to $, the real Coach Eli. And one more thing, as I always mention, because no other creators mentioned this on the pre-recorded videos and live stream replays once they're finished processing. And in some cases, live stream replays take up to 12 hours to process, depending how busy YouTube servers are. You'll see on monetized channels this little heart below the title that says thanks. You may have to scroll left and right on the bottom of your phone, or look for it on desktop or laptop, but it is there. It says thanks with a little heart around it. That's called the super thanks. And that allows you to send a highlighted message in the comments section of any live stream replay or pre-recorded video. So that's the way you can help support what my lady and I do out here, if you feel the desire to do so. And if not, that's okay. I know some people aren't able to afford it. I understand that. Times are tough. Inflation is high. We get it. But if you can, it'd be appreciated. So as always, donations are greatly appreciated, but they are not required. I'm probably going to end up doing the entire trail, and it's going to be dark by the time I get off this thing. But my lady thinks I'm crazy. When I was doing the walk yesterday from Red Morton Park, because it was getting dark, my lady was like, "Come home." What are you doing? I'm on the air. And Red Morton Park has lights around, and I know the area. I've lived in that area most of my life. So, my lady was getting really worried. I'm a man, baby. I can survive, even in the darkness. I don't like the dark, but, if I'm ever stuck in the dark, I'll find a way to get out. We've got 16 in the box and only 5 thumbs up. Come on, folks, smash the thumbs up. There are more than 5 people here that actually support what we do. I ask you kindly and respectfully to please help us out by just smashing the thumbs up. Holly says, smash the like, right? Things are massively beginning to shift over here. The positive content that we've been working so hard to penetrate the YouTube, audience is finally just about to take off. And my lady and I have been looking forward to it, right? Help us launch the positivity back to YouTube by just smashing the like, right? Sharing us out, right? And anything else, if you can help us out with donations or whatever, maybe collaborating or something, that's up to you, We're just throwing it out there. I'm going to wait for these people to pass on by. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. One thing I love about doing these Walking with Purpose streams is that I can actually switch from the front camera to the rear camera and show you my perspective exactly the way I see it. I think that's a really cool thing. This is what you're seeing right now is exactly what I see. That's what I love about these mobile streams. And eventually, once we're able to, I hate to say, once we're able to generate a little more money through crowdfunding, eventually I'm going to take more of this show on the road with my lady. And we're going to do some traveling and bring you folks along with us. Bring you folks along with us on our positive journeys. Eventually over the next couple of years, my lady and I want to drive through every single state in the U.S. It's probably going to take all summer to do that. And a shit ton of money. So, we want to do it to bring you a great show, give you new perspectives, share our happiness with you folks, so hopefully that radiates off to all of you. That's something that we look forward to. It's beautiful. You know, I really wish there was more than 12 or 13 people here. You know, it's just, I'll be honest, it just saddens me. I'm not mad, and, you know, I'm not, you know, going to change anything, but it just saddens me that people on a Saturday afternoon or early Saturday evening would rather watch drama than look at some beautiful scenery and hear positive words and hang out with happy, positive people, right? Turn the drama off for a little bit and come over here and get yourself in a better mindset. Get yourself in a happy, positive, and uplifting mindset, right? Leave the negativity behind, at least for the night. I think you should leave the negativity behind permanently, but step away from it at least for the next 45 minutes and come on a walk with me, come on a journey with me. And allow myself and my lady to help you feel better about yourselves. Holly with the 99-cent super sticker, 100. Thank you so much, Holly. Thank you so much. I saw that pop up. Much love. Much love and appreciation, Holly. Thank you. Thank you so much. Every little bit counts, folks. Everything counts. Holly, you've been absolutely amazing. You've been very supportive. Probably one of the most supportive people, you know, that's been a part of my communities over the years. Hey, J-Rom, how you doing, Coach J-Rom? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Hey, J-Rom, I'm not worried about that. I was asking earlier, just curious, are you aware of any simulcasts right now? The other people said they weren't. I don't really care. I've made it more of a comedic thing now. It's like, it's just become a hilarious thing. I'm not aware of one. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's cool. They're getting ready to talk about the show that I did with Scotty and Country Joe on Scotty's channel last night. Even though we've done another show since that point, and it's already been played out. Everyone already knows what's happening and what's the big deal, you know. Scotty and myself and Country Joe and my lady are going to collaborate on some positivity, right? And I mean, what does this dude want to do? Just make a show and say, oh, you know, Eli, and, you know, they'll call me the C-U-C-K Eli, right? C-U-C-K Eli and Scotty and Country Joe CJ are hate bonding. Well, there is one. Is it on Miss Drama's channel, the secondary non-monetized one? I figured there's always going to be one. Or is it on Paul's or Wisdom's, or probably Wisdom, huh? Oh, Wisdom. Oh, the missus. Oh, so she's see, ma'am, there you go again. You're never going to stop doing it, ma'am. I don't mind. You want my attention, I don't care. It's not a big deal, all right? But you're never going to stop rebroadcasting, ma'am, because honestly, I think you're obsessed with my content outside of this whole thing, right? I think between you and the millennial dude, You both are obsessed with making content on me until the day you both die. And that's okay. That just shows, you know, shows your true colors, right? I mean, you know, I went into her chat last night and I asked her kindly to, you know, I said, look, enough is enough. Just leave myself alone. Leave my lady and I alone. And she's like, well, can I do just one more? Come on, ma'am. Don't play games with me. Don't play games with me, ma'am. Don't. Don't play games with me, okay? I really wish you would just consider making content on anyone besides me for just one day, man. Let's see if you can do it, right? For one day, right? Seriously. There's your positivity challenge, ma'am. For just one day, not make content on me, right? Is she doing it on her non-monetized channel, J-Rum? Or Holly or whoever? Oh, it's wisdom. Okay. Well, then I'm sorry about that, ma'am. But you're still promoting and you support wisdom, and you and the millennial dude have your sheep to do the dirty work for you at times. Don't tell me otherwise, ma'am. I know how the business works. I get it, right? And there's wisdom again. Oh, there's Coach Eli allowing us to derail his show again. No, you're not derailing anything, bro. I can talk about whatever I want to talk about, just like you, right? As you know, the funny thing is how all these people, they removed a lot of content today. My clone channel, they removed 10 videos, right? They got one uploaded, and my copyright match tool caught it. I archived it because I'm just laughing. I'm not going to play the copyright game with them. I'm not. And then some other creators in this group, right? Whenever they use my content, these people think the copyright match tool doesn't work. If I showed you my copyright match tool and the archive section, because I've been archiving tons of copyrighted content that it catches, it tells you what happens. Set to private, video removed, right? Right? These people literally know they're playing with fire, and they're trying to get away with trying to take advantage of our copyrighted content and then delete it before YouTube can take action on it, whether it's by copyright or reused content, which is a terms of service violation that'll get their channel shut down just like that, right? And here's the thing. Don't come at me and say, oh, you're making fun of wisdom. You guys make fun of me every goddamn day, right? All's fair in love and war, right? I'm not mad. I'm not triggered. I'm keeping it positive. I'm keeping it real, right? And if I want to talk about certain things, I will, because other people that are now collaborating with me in a positive state have been through the same thing. And yes, we relate to the same issues, right? That doesn't mean we're hate bonding, Mr. James. It doesn't mean we're hate bonding. That means we just have relatable issues, right? Because no one wants to hate you. And in all honesty, no one hates you, including me. I don't hate any of you. I just think you're the strangest group of people that I've ever encountered on this platform, doing the strangest things for content. Hey, Kelvin Clymer, how's it going over here? Oh, it's going quite well, Kelvin Clymer. How you been, bro? Welcome to the show. It's been a while, man. Happy holidays to you, brother. It's always nice to see you pop in when you can. It's a beautiful night here, huh? The funniest thing is when these people criticize me for making fun of wisdom's voice when they criticize every little aspect of my life every damn day. Put your big boy and big girl panties on before you open up your mouth the next time. And if you can't take it, then don't dish it, right? If you can't take it, don't dish it, right? I can take it. I'm still here. Country Joe, on a positive note here, Country Joe, when we were talking, not on the show this morning on Scotty's channel, but the one last night on Scotty's channel before I did my live stream here on Coach Eli 2, late night. Country Joe was saying something, or she said something that really almost put me in tears. She goes, I've seen what you've been put through out here, the amount of bullying and harassment that they put you through for years and continue to put you through, and you just keep going. And you just keep going, and you just don't stop. And I admire that, and, that's impressive, and I really want to help you overcome this. And I sat there and I told Country Joe, I'm speechless. I've done a lot of public speaking throughout my life. I have a lot of experience doing podcasting. I've done tons of videos, live streams. And I don't know when to ever shut my mouth up, is my typical problem. But right now, Country Joe, you saying that makes me speechless. Maybe I felt that way because somebody that has some clout on this platform actually recognizes when someone's trying to do a good thing and is being mistreated. And she took a stance for it. But yeah, if you can't take it, then don't dish it, right? Right? I'm supposed to allow people to criticize me all the goddamn time, yet I'm not allowed to make a funny without getting ridiculed times 10, right? And again, it's only just this one group. And the thing, I don't even care, because at this point right now, everyone that's connecting with me has been attacked by the same group, or been, been through the ringer, let's put it that way, with this same group, right? And they're very understanding, so it's not affecting me to even talk about it. It actually makes me feel good to talk about it, because you know what? I'm really tired of suppressing myself. When I suppress myself, or when anyone suppresses themselves, you hold it in, and then you build up like a volcano and blow up, right? And I never want to blow up on YouTube again like I used to many years ago, where these people were able to create this hate content on me, right? So if I want to make fun of wisdom, Coach Eli, I got to you again. I got nothing better to do on a Saturday night than simulcast you. And then when the James guy goes to his stream on his backup channel to use Scotty's content that you were on last night, we're gonna go there. He's gonna do it on his secondary channel because he's afraid to get flagged down on his monetized channel, right? I can't help but talk about this. It's so comical, right? It's really comical, because Kelvin Clymer says, well, I get that. Just recently found out a lot of stuff about myself, and a big one I feel I've repressed for a while in my life. Won't go in detail here tonight, but been like a big weight off my shoulder. Well, Kelvin Clymer, here's the thing, man. And that's exactly what I've been saying here. I'm not gonna silence myself anymore. I'm gonna just say what I feel when I feel it. But I'm gonna do it in the most respectful, professional, and mature ways possible, right? So it's not about silencing yourself. It's about presenting how you feel maturely, right? And that's what I've learned to better do out here on YouTube and in the real world, right? We've all, lashed out before at people in the real world and on YouTube, right? And I've just learned to take a better approach, and that's what I want to help people learn to do better as well. But if there's something that you've been suppressing yourself from sharing with a family member or a girlfriend or a friend or anyone, and you're suppressing it for whatever reason, maybe you feel they're going to think you're strange, or they're going to feel, there's something wrong, or you're worried about how they're going to react, right? It doesn't matter. What matters is you just put yourself out there and say what you have to say. And how people react is how they're going to react, right? You can deal with that afterwards, right? You might get some positive feedback, you might get some negative feedback, or a combination of both, right? And you could choose, who to continue talking about this with or not, right? It's a really nice night. It's a beautiful night. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Oh, let me mention one thing about the Mrs. channel. Yeah, I saw you on my clone channel saying that you're not the one running that channel, ma'am. That's fine. Whether you're running it or not, it doesn't matter. You, everywhere where there's a rebroadcast of me or a re-upload of me, you're the first one there, ma'am. And I don't understand that. What makes my content to you, ma'am, so interesting? And I don't have a problem with you, right? I don't. I don't say anything negative about you. I just don't understand why you can't stop going to any rebroadcasts or re-uploads of me. Like, what do you get out of it? And if you come back and tell me it's profitable, besides that, what do you get out of it, right? And if it is profitable to you, does it make you feel good to profit off of somebody that was once your friend and would still be your friend had you not been in business with someone that's created a conflict of interest in our friendship? I mean, ma'am, that's not, listen, that's the truth of the matter, right? I mean, the position that put our friendship in at that point when you joined forces with a guy that's been stealing my content for years, what else was I supposed to do, right? Right? And now you've joined on that bandwagon because maybe it's profitable. I don't understand it, right? It's really got to end. It really has to stop, right? I wish all of you the best, right? It really needs to stop. And I'm going to ask you once again, ma'am, and Wisdom and other people, I'm going to ask you folks here publicly, right? I'm making the public statement. I'm asking you folks to stop rebroadcasting my live streams. If you want to do fair use clips, 2 to 3 minute clips of all my streams under fair use, more power to you. But the simulcasts need to stop. And I'm saying right now that I'm no longer authorizing them. All right? Do them at your own risk. But I'm no longer authorizing them. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to file copyright. What I'm saying is now I'm taking my blessing away from my streams being simulcasted. So do it at your own risk. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad. It's probably not going to change. I'm just putting it out there. It's time to move on. It's time to really let this go. You've all got better content to create. I even noticed some of you have some great shows coming that have nothing to do with me, right? Focus on those shows. Make a name for yourself by doing those types of shows. You'll build a bigger audience. You'll make more money. You'll be a lot happier, right? It's really time to let go of the hate for Coach Eli, right? And I firmly believe the hate stems, like I mentioned on Scotty's channel earlier, I firmly believe the hate stems from James. It's all you, James, because you're still triggered back in the days when my ex Dana basically called you a spoiled entitled millennial, and I did too. And I still feel that's the truth. But that's just my opinion, right? I made my opinion one time, and you made a mountain out of a molehill, right? It's time to let it go, man. And anyone else that's getting on the Coach Eli hate train because, they feel that they can leverage James's network, come on. You folks can do a lot better creating on your own, right? You got to let it go. You got to really let it go and move on, right? Hey, Donnie, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. I've got 14 in the box. Thank you to everyone for being here. I'll even say this. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I know there are people that have told me that Jamie has paid people in the past, many different people in the past, to make content on me. And James, that's okay. You wanna pay people to make content on me. Yeah, you do it because you got other things to work on, so you have to delegate stuff. And if you weren't getting a return on it while making money doing the more profitable things, you wouldn't do it, right? Yeah, I get it. You're trying to be a businessman, right? But doesn't that tell you that, hey, the Coach Eli stuff has been done for a long time. Get over it, right? But you hang on to it, James, because you just don't like me. This is far above and beyond the monetary thing. You just don't like me, and you don't want to see me succeed out here, sir. But here's the thing, sir. It's not your place to determine whether I succeed or not. Why is he so obsessed with me? Because of one comment my ex Dana and I made in the video we did over 5 years ago. We called him a spoiled entitled millennial, and he's been triggered ever since. And he's been out to get me because the truth hurts, right? And I don't have a problem with him. I don't. Yes, we all know that you're on Wisdom's channel, and we all know that you follow the Legion because all of you like to suck the guy's nuts, right? That's all you do, right? Right. Right, Wisdom, because you and Paul that were rebroadcasting Scotty's stream earlier, right? You would not have 20, 30 people on your live streams if Mr. Legion didn't go in his Discord and enlist everyone over there, right? Why don't you do it on your own like I do, right? Have we ever talked? We used to talk. The problem is, every time you talk with James right now, all he's looking for is to record that content or record that private call and put it publicly. I will never speak with him or anyone on his side again because they record every conversation. They use every email against you. They make content out of every little thing. It's not worth it, right? So this is the only way you can communicate with him, right? I would rather handle this stuff behind the scenes, but that's not what he wants. Hey, you know, if you want to talk with me, come on a panel. Come on my panel. No, sir. Come on my panel. Wisdom is an idiot, says my lady. Well, yeah. He's a sheep. That's all he is. Everyone that associates with James, that does things for James and thinks that they're going to leverage James, you're just a sheep. That's all you are. You guys are better off doing things on your own. Oh, hold on a second. Got a little cramp here. Is this 2018? Oh no. We're live in 2022. All right, are you talking about 2018 when my ex Dana and I called him a spoiled entitled millennial in the video and then triggered him to just come at us indefinitely? He just can't let anything go, right? How's it doing? How's it going, man? Happy holidays. My buddy Ramon. He's walking the trail a little bit later. He's looking good. He's been shedding some pounds. That's awesome. Good for you, Ramon. Good for you, man. God, see, he's been consistent. He comes out here every day. Rain, shine, hot, cold, right? Day or night. He's getting into shape. Respect. We got a time machine and it broke, Donnie. I've got a cramp here. Excuse me a second. Oh. That happens. That's telling my body that it's almost time to sit down for a little while. I'm going to be sitting down when I get home, I'll tell you that. That's what's great about walks, right? If you have chronic constipation like I do, when you do walks, it moves, you know, your system flows easier. Your digestive system, you know, flows, and it, you know, it's easier to poop after that. That's why it's important to get out and move around, move your body, get things shaken up, break things up in there, right? So they can come out easier. I know that may not sound professional, but that's just the way it is. Thank you, Scotty. Where's Scotty at? Where do you see Scotty at? Baby, are you talking to Scotty behind the scenes, or did you mean thank you, Holly? Because I don't see Scotty in here. Mod chat. Well, what is she saying in the mod chat? We can't see that here, baby. You're responding to something that has nothing to do with the show. So we have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you typed it in the wrong area. It's all right. We got 17 people in the box. We're at an hour and 10 minutes, so he's probably live right now on his backup channel, his cola channel, right? Talking about that stream, talking about, Coach Eli and CJ and Scotty are hate bonding over me. No, we're not, dude. We want nothing to do with you. We want you to leave us alone and do your own thing. We may have connected and found out about each other through you, which that's the truth, sir. But you found out about many people that have stuck with you through me, right? You don't see me talking about it all the time, right? You don't see me saying hate bonding and stuff like that. You're the only one that does that, dude. No one's hate bonding here. This is just people that met because you kept talking about me and they were wondering what the big fuss was. And then they realized they didn't want to be a part of your world anymore. And they wanted to come and see what the fuss was all about. And then they ended up liking who I am. What's wrong with that? I mean, try to come up with some logical explanation on what's wrong with that, sir. And here's the thing, sir. I'll tell you this. You will never, ever, ever beat me in any debate, sir. Any legitimate debate. Because, first of all, I don't debate, I discuss. But if we were to have a debate, sir, and it was reasonable, you would not be able to keep up with my intellect, sir. You would not. The thing is, sir, the reason why you think you win debates, or people think you win debates, is because you come at people unreasonably. You hit below the belt, sir. I will never hit you below the belt. I'm a real man. I don't hit below the belt, sir. Right? And I'm very reasonable. If you and I, sir, were able to have an intelligent, reasonable discussion or even debate, you'd be crying. That's why you're unreasonable, sir, because if you become reasonable, then your vulnerability, sir, your vulnerabilities are going to just, I won't even say, dude. Your vulnerabilities would destroy yourself internally, right? And you can turn that around, dude. You can change the way you're doing things. You can face your demons now. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and more reasonable and, start being more of a decent person to people. Even out here on YouTube. And you'll see how much better things will turn around. I bet you if you started creating real content and more positive content, you would still retain your audience and still make the same amount of money. And you would even grow more, right? So why won't you do that? Sir, why don't you come take the positivity challenge, sir? Right? Why won't you take the positivity challenge, right? That's what happened between me and Mr. James Cox. Then we bumped heads and made a truce. Hey, you know what, Donnie? Yeah, I had a falling out with James Cox too, and now he's a moderator on my channel. He's been a moderator for like over 2 years. Because, a lot of people bumped heads with James Cox, even though the I Am a Creator community was a great way for many of us smaller creators back then to meet each other, right? That's how I met you. That's how I met Holly. That's how I met Queen Helen Casey. That's how I met the majority of the people, right? That's how I met Not So Nerdy Gaming Will. I met all these people through the I Am a Creator community, right? And my issue back then with James was that, I really felt that he wasn't being transparent with, where the money was going to. He was trying to create this bus to travel the world to interview YouTubers. But I already knew it was not going to be sustainable, right? And then, after that, I was like, you know what? Let it go, Eli. You know why? Because he deserves to make that money. Even if he keeps it for himself, he deserves to make that money because he tried. I honestly believe he legitimately was trying to turn this into something. And it just wasn't sustainable because it's against YouTube's terms of service to do those types of streams, right? Back then, they were a little more lax with it, but when they removed the go-to channel feature, for everybody besides moderators now that have it to mod the chat. Okay? That's what killed the growth stream communities. And a lot of people would call them sub for sub because some people use them as sub for subs. I sub to you, you sub to me. It's against YouTube's terms of service. Plus, what good's that going to do when people don't really like your content? They're just subbing to you so you can sub to them so you can increase your numbers. They're not going to watch your content, right? Oh, yeah, the bus. You remember that, right? So you were probably feeling the same way about that, Donnie. And so, but see, here's the thing. I actually really respected and appreciated what the guy did. He did help out a lot of people connect. And I let it go. I let it go. I apologized to him. He forgave me, and I forgave him. We forgave each other. And he's actually a pretty good dude, right? He's just trying to make a living. And he really wanted to make a difference. He really, really wanted to make a difference. I firmly believe that. It's gotten pretty dark right now. Give me a second here. Oh, wow. Still looks pretty good on the picture. When I take the glasses off. Huh. Oh, the iPhone's doing a good job with the auto exposure, low light compensation. Yeah, I did a diss track mentioning the bus. Yeah, I remember the one you did on me too. That was pretty funny. It's all good, bro. I love you for that, man. Babe, it's getting dark. Come home. Baby, I'm working right now. Baby, I'm in a very safe area. Baby, you tell me, isn't this beautiful? Look at when the sun goes down. Look at, you can see can you see the reflection of the apartment homes in the water? You tell me. And the palm trees, that's pretty sick. You tell me, isn't that a beautiful shot? I love this trail. I love the entire Bay Trail, but out here it's just beats my view of a power station. Well, I don't live out here in this area, bro, but I mean I love walking here, dude. Look at the reflection at night. If you can see it on your screen there, right? I'm trying to hold it as steady as possible. This is what I need to do. I need to come out here at night with a nice flash on my Sony a6400 mirrorless camera and take some pictures, right? Well, while some people are going to go watch a stream on content a day old that's been played out, I'm about to go and have dinner with my lady and rest a little bit. If anyone is going to be doing some live streams tonight, please let me know. I'd be happy to pop on for a little bit. Scotty or Country Joe or anyone else. Holly says, you are right, Donnie. Should not feed into it, but sometimes you have to say something because it's not healthy to bottle stuff up. Yeah. Hold on a second here. True. I'm glad I don't really do this YouTube thing. Well, here's the thing, Don and everyone else, right? Most YouTubers don't get continuously harassed all day, every day, like this small group of people has done for a while. And these people actually know me, right? And I've even been friends with some of these people, and that's why they feel they can kind of get away with it. And I actually do kind of let them get away with it because it really isn't that big of a deal, but it's gotten really old, right? It's just gotten really old, and I wanted to go away so we can just focus on all positive stuff, right? But yeah, it's not good to keep things bottled up, right? And here's the thing, when you talk about it every now and then, and you just share how stupid it is, and you basically make them aware that you know what they're doing and why they're doing what they're doing. Like at some point, it's got to hit their head and say, hey, this is just not worth it anymore. It's not worth the time, the effort, the agony, the money, whatever it is, right? It's just not worth it, right? Wow, look at the lights here on these trees. I haven't seen that before. Wow, oh, that is phenomenal. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, it is, Holly, it is. Great camera work too, huh, Holly? Expert level camera work, right? Yeah, that is really, really nice. Yeah. I only like to come on here to enjoy it. It's beautiful lighting. I mean, it's a nice place. Yes, we do have palm trees in California, not just in Florida. All right, folks, we've got 15 in the box. We got 8 thumbs up. Come on, folks, please smash the thumbs up. It's not that difficult to hit the thumbs up, folks. Help us get this positive message out. We would greatly appreciate it. All right, we are back live. All right, we are back live. So yeah, I went over to the Cola channel, where the guy's infringing, the Coca-Cola logo. it's transformative in nature. Okay, all right, it's all good. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Maybe you could have created something a little more original and not use someone else's original and just transform it a little bit. Like I would never use, someone else's logo and try to make my own out of it. I would just create my own unique logo, kind of like what Coach Corey Wayne does, right? And that's what I've done here. But yeah, it's funny. So the guy on the Cola channel that's going to be doing a show, on the show that I was on, Scotty's channel, last night with Country Joe. He pushed it back to 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, right? I guess apparently he's waiting for my stream to end or whatever. I don't know. He pushed it back, right? Maybe something else is going on right now, right? And then he's talking in the chat, and I tried to scroll up, but part of it was cut off. I guess somebody was calling him out and saying that you can't stream on your main channel, and he goes, I was streaming last night. It was a warning. Yes. So this is what happened. So everyone knows that on that Legion, on his main channel, his latest main channel, for now, sir, because you know that channel is going down soon. It's not me or anyone else, but it's just, dude, you've got so many people hating upon you, and you create hateful content, and they're flagging you. And that's why you got a community guideline warning for bullying and harassment, because, sir, you are a bully. Whether you're pretending to be a bully or not, you are perceived to be a bully, because that's how you're acting to get your content and get your reaction for content, right? So, you got a community guideline warning for cyberbullying and harassment, bullying and harassment. All right, Donnie Shash, you'll have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Right? So, yeah, the first one, the warning, yeah, and you're going to appeal it, and you'll probably get rejected, because I saw parts of that show before you were taken down. I wasn't there when you got taken down, because I tune in every now and then just to see what's going on, right? And, dude, you were really, really, really being hateful, dude. You were really saying some hateful shit. You were, right? I'm not surprised that YouTube finally got their act together, and whoever flagged you, hit the right person. They escalated it, and then they took you down, right? So you have a community guideline warning. So the next time, it's a strike. That means you can't stream for 1 week, you can't post for 1 week on the community tab, and you can't upload content for a week. See, when you get a community guideline warning like that sticks, and this one will stick, no doubt about it, right? Okay. You now have put yourself on YouTube's radar. Also, on a monetized channel, one of the standards to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program is to be free of community guideline strikes. Now, you got a warning, so they're going to watch your channel. If you get another strike, if you get another community guideline violation, which is a strike, at that point, they're going to look into your monetization status. I'm just saying, mark my words. Look, I really wish this guy would just stop doing this and move on. Yeah, I'm not feeding into him, Donnie. Listen, dude, I'm just sharing my thoughts, bro. I'm not mad. I'm sharing my thoughts because people that want to help me now have been a part of the same thing. So it's like the audience I have right now wants to know about this, and that's why I'm talking about it, right? And I'm being respectful. My apologies if it bothers you. I'm sorry about that, seriously. But dude, I'm just not gonna hold things back. I'm gonna share what I need to share when I need to share it, and it's all good, right? But now that channel's on YouTube's radar. And again, like I told you, sir, and I'm trying to be kind. This is how kind I am, despite how you are. I'm saying, look, dude, start doing the right thing. Stop being hateful. Stop attacking people. Stop berating women. Stop doing all the things that you accuse other people of doing, sir. That's you, right? And whether that's actually you or the act you put on stage to get views, that's what YouTube sees, and that's what will take you down, sir. So stop doing what's going to take you down. I'm just making a prediction here that I'll give it maybe another week or two. Strike one on that channel, and then you can't stream for a week or upload for a week or post for a week. But you'll be on the Cola channel then, right? 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 And that's fine. And you're going to have to continue to play this game, swapping back and forth and creating new channels. Because the more you keep doing this, eventually all your channels will go down, sir. You've created such a network of haters that are probably mass flagging you, sir. Now, sir, I'm not the one doing that, but here's the thing. I know there are tons of people that don't like you, and they're gonna mass flag you, just like you mass flag them, sir. You do the same thing. You and your cronies, they mass flag everyone. So guess what? They mass flag you. The difference is, you've got the most hateful content out of everyone. That's why you paid the price, dude. Become a better person. Take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror, dude. Start loving yourself more, right? Let go of all that resentment you have towards me over one comment that was made, by my ex Dana and I, right? All right, dude, we can even apologize. Dude, we're sorry for calling you a spoiled, entitled millennial. All right? Does that make your fifis feel better, dude? Does it? Come on, bro. Come on, dude. you're what, 37, almost 38 years old? It's time to grow the fuck up, dude. With that being said, have a good one, folks. See you all tomorrow. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.